The Welsh mountains greeted us with crisp air and a brilliant blue sky. Perfect conditions, or so it seemed. Spirits were high as we trekked along the ridge, soaking in sweeping views and the last hints of summer. But in the wild, ease is deceptive. Complacency is a killer. I kept scanning the horizon, knowing how quickly mountain weather can turn. By afternoon, the wind sharpened and clouds gathered, signalling a change. We paused to check our gear, making sure waterproofs were ready. Anticipation is survival. The sky darkened to a bruised grey. The temperature dropped, and urgency set in. We needed to find camp before the storm hit. The first cold drops of rain splattered our jackets, a warning shot from the mountain. The real challenge was about to begin. In the wild, you're only ever a few minutes from comfort to crisis. Preparation is everything. We braced ourselves as the storm rolled in. The adventure had truly begun. Rain hammered down in sheets, wind howling, visibility gone. Training took over. Panic is the enemy. Shelter is the priority. We searched for high ground, avoiding hollows that would flood. A rocky outcrop offered some protection. We battled the wind to pitch our tents. Every second mattered, numb fingers, soaked gear, but we pressed on. Extra guy lines and trenches around the tents kept water at bay. These small acts of fieldcraft made all the difference. Inside, the storm raged, but we had a fragile bubble of safety. The fight wasn't over. Now we had to keep ourselves and our gear dry. Survival is a series of small victories. The first battle was won, but the night would test us further. In the wild, comfort is earned, not given. Inside the tent, moisture management is survival. Wet gear stayed in the porch, never inside the sleeping area. A dry sleeping bag and clothes packed in waterproof bags are your lifeline. Even the best boots eventually let water in. I stuffed them with newspaper to draw out moisture. Dry socks at night are essential for warmth and health. Your outer layer is your first defense. Maintain it or pay the price. Every detail matters: where you store gear, how you change, what you wear. In these conditions, discipline keeps you alive. Look after your kit, and it will look after you. The wild rewards preparation and punishes carelessness. Every decision counts. Survival in the cold is as much mental as physical. The storm's noise and the creeping chill test your resolve. Focus on small tasks: hot drinks, food, checking on teammates. Early hypothermia is subtle. Watch for clumsiness or confusion. Act fast. Shelter, dry clothes, warmth. We checked on each other constantly. During a lull, I glimpsed a bear in the mist, reminding me weather is always the greater threat. By morning, the rain eased, but the wind howled on. We changed our route, choosing safety over pride. The mountain will always be there. Survival means knowing when to adapt. Pride has no place in the wild. The right call keeps you alive. The lesson: respect the elements and live to tell the tale. This trip proved the value of the right gear. A tarp for quick shelter, dry bags for organisation, and a proper four-season tent. These made all the difference. Invest in quality. Your tent is your life support system. Preparation and humility are your best tools. The wild exposes every weakness, in gear, planning, or mindset. Every trip is a lesson in respect and readiness. Go as a humble visitor, not a conqueror. Check your gear, practice your skills, and plan for the worst. The mountains demand your best, but reward it with beauty and stories. Be prepared, Stay vigilant and you'll return with memories, not regrets.